Hey, Plant Pals, Mike the Gardener. Just a quick indoor tour. It is February the 3rd. Look at my watch quick. And it's been about a week since probably exactly a week since I did my last update. This is the red bearded bunching onions. And you can see they're coming up pretty good. They kind of stay scrawny for a little bit, and then all of a sudden they'll take off and get strong. And the ones that haven't come up yet, I'll replant because it worked really well last summer. This is back up here. This is the patio fire. And you can see I've already got, sometimes they can take up to a month to germinate, but I've already got a couple here I need to thin out, and one growing in the back here. Nothing's happening here, but no big deal because I'm not going to be able to grow all three plants in here anyway because it will get big. This is the firecracker. So we got one. And remember, these were very old seeds. These were like, like 6-year-old seeds. Oh, there's one back there too. Cool. All right. So that was a pretty cool experiment there for the very old, like, I think 2018 seeds or something, 2018 seeds. It was before the, what? This is my sprayer, and I still got to clean this all up. I'm just cleaning as I go. I got like a lot of systems and stuff I got to set up, but things are going really well. So here, it's a really cool thing. These are the fig cuttings that I got from Odom, and they already have fig leaves on them. How awesome is that? Let's see if I can see any. Well, those are all those little white things will turn into big roots, and so I'm going to move those to the big system when the roots get a little bit longer, and I will, start feeding them. So yeah, it's pretty cool. These are the spare plants I had. The extras from the seed kit that I put in my AeroGarden Bounty, and as you can see how big these plants get. And this is just growing in a food grade safe because it's what the cranberry unsweetened cranberry juice comes in, and they're doing really well. Especially this one. Look at that. Oh, look how nice that it's doing. That is a nice full size, not full size, but nice pepper plant, and it could grow and it could stay this its entire life and be very happy. This is the purple one, purple chili pepper, and then there's the other purple chili pepper. So thinning them out was a great success, and I will do that again. And again, I got to clear this entire shelf out, and because the lights died on it, I got to redo the lighting on it. Be right back. This monster thing right here. These are I left 1, 2, 3. I left. So the AeroGarden Bounty system has 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 pods, and I'm using 4 of them. So I'm using half of them. And you can see how dense this thing is, like a jungle. Let me see if I can zoom out. There we go. This thing is quite the jungle. It's almost at the max height of the thing, and you can see what a great idea it was to use the trellising. And I can even go up one more level with the trellis to support these peppers. The only thing I don't like about this model of AeroGarden is the top light just pushes on with a USB connection. And that's great. I don't mind that, but I pulled up to extend the light, and it just flipped off and landed right on my plant. So my poor plant got bonked, but it seems to be okay. Recovered. I'm not seeing any. As I'm trying to look at myself, I'm like pushing the camera in there. I'm not seeing any flower buds on this yet, but that's cool. It's early days. It's only been 40 some days, but yeah, I'm very pleased with this. So you can see, like, here's the size of the leaf, and there's my hand. These are nice, healthy, beautiful pepper plants. And what I'm going to do is to give it breathing space. I'm going to thin out the anything that's lower will be thinned out and cut, so that it'll put all the energy into growing the peppers. Be right back. So this right here are the tomatoes from the same kit. So I had the peppers from peppers from the kit and the tomatoes, and I gotta say the kit did not do me wrong at all. You can see this thing is absolutely just loaded with flower buds, and if you look right there, I'm already getting tomatoes. So a little baby tomato right there. And this thing is absolutely just loaded. So, and there's another couple little baby tomatoes there. And then tons of flowers. And, you know, same thing with this one. So I've got two. There's only two. Okay, again, you know, I've said it a million times. There are only two micro dwarf tomato plants growing in the AeroGarden harvest, and people always try to load these things up with a ton of plants. This is a 6-pod system, and they'll fill all 6 pods and then be upset that they're not, you know, they'll get like all 6 things to germinate, but they won't produce well for them. They'll be spindly and small, where you can see how I could even go with almost just one plant. And is that a waste? No, because look at all the many fruits I'm going to get off just the one plant here, and there's another plant here. So, like I said, technically I could just put one plant in the second, you know, the middle pods here, and it would be a bounty of tomatoes. And that's what I want. So that's why I get more than one system. Look at all these tomatoes back there hiding. That's so cool. So this is they're calling it the yellow cherry and the red cherry tomatoes. You know what frustrating about these is they take, you know, you'll see the tomatoes and the flowers right away and the tomatoes right away. It's been, you know, a month or whatever, and it can take another 2 months before you actually get to harvest and enjoy the tomatoes for them to, you know, get fully ripe. So that's the hardest part, is trying to be patient. Next to that, I have the green chili plant. It's kind of fighting a little bit for the light. I might move it out to someplace else, you know, because I want it to thrive as much as it can, but, you know, because the tomato is really trying to shade it out. This is my Leisure pepper. I'm waiting for this one. This is one that had that bruise in it, but it's fine. It's solid, and it's turning red. So, and I've already harvested like 5 off of here, and you can see there are more growing, and then tons of flowers. So I'm happy with that. This is another spare. I didn't mark what it is, because I'm not sure, because it was just one of the spare ones, and it's got little flower buds on there. Next to that, I've got the spring Rob, the broccoli Rob, and you can see that's doing awesome too. Matter of fact, it's almost going to be time to move the light up. And again, see, that's why, like with something like the broccoli, I'll start a bunch of them, because look at that one back there is not doing great. I'll probably pull them out, put them in a bottle, you know, of its own, and just see if it thrives. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It won't be a big deal. But I'll probably like move this healthy one over to there, and then, you know, move this one here, and then that way it'll be kitty corner from each other, and there'll be tons of room to grow. Plus, it's a more of an upright variety of broccoli anyway, so it shouldn't get too much broader than what it is, but we'll see. I've never grown this variety before. I grew a different variety that worked out really well. Got about foot tall, and you know, it was very tasty. Okay, get back. If you remember last time, there was a big mess on the floor, and the rack wasn't built yet. So I've got them on wheels so I can move them in and out for like vacuuming. You know, because the one thing people don't tell you about when you're growing plants is that the leaves will rain down and fall everywhere, and it's kind of a pain. And so I have lots of room. Plus, it's pretty tall with the wheels. I can vacuum underneath it pretty easily, but I can just also wheel it out. That's just my that's my food for my squirrels and birds. I got them on this rack, and so like I'll put it on a plate, take it out. Yeah, so I'm quite happy with the way this looks. And then, as you can see here, this is the rack. So these are big protein containers, and I grew the mullein plant, the big giant mullein bush, on my other rack under kind of a weak light. So just imagine how well it's going to thrive under this light. And you can see the kind of effect probably on the video of light, because these are very bright. These are just shop lights. These are like 65 watt each shop lights. Do I need it? No, but I want to grow like I could grow. So what I'll do is I'll start them here on this shelf, you know, and then when they get big, I can put them down here, so they can grow like there's like 3 feet from there to there. So I can grow. I mean, look at, that's the same size protein jug. And so I have plenty of room, so I could grow like a Roma tomato plant, full size Roma tomato plant, full size cabbages, you know, things like that, full size broccoli plants on this shelf. And so that's one thing I've been meaning to do for like a long time. And it's more accessible. My other shelf is cool, but it's kind of being blocked by my other AeroGarden systems and stuff, so I don't get to it as often as I should. Where this is right, kind of like out in the open, and I can easily tend to the big, hopefully beautiful plants. Still haven't cleaned this up yet, but this is my other rack. I haven't turned the timer light on that yet until I get that cleaned up. That was from the herbs last year, and haven't decided what I'm going to grow in there this year. Probably something, maybe lettuces or something, you know, that can take advantage of all of the 6 pods and grow close together. Like I started the amaranth out inside and took it outside. It did beautifully. And this is my other super tall rack. And because I was doing remodeling and I couldn't get to this, I had a Paul Robeson tomato plant that grew like huge and went everywhere, but it didn't do as well as it could because I don't think these lights are okay for the green phase, but I don't think these are true full spectrum. Whereas these shop lights are. So what I did was I just hung a shop light here and I hung a shop light here so that this whole section will have tons of full spectrum light from fluorescing. And I don't have to, I do have the chains and stuff where I can lower lights down, and I have the fancy, very expensive light that I could hang and then lower it down and raise it up as the plant was growing, but I don't feel like doing that. I want to give this a try and see what will happen. Because I believe I got this idea from Lady Cheryl. She had lights going on the side of her system that she had built. So yeah, so this is a dead Paul Robeson plant. I gotta clean all this out, and this is where the figs are gonna grow. So my fig cuttings will grow as big as that. So they have tons and tons of room, which is really cool. So yeah, and I've got more racks, more systems. I got a ton more to do, but yeah, I'm just very pleased with these. And these were cheap. These were on sale. I think it was like a Black Friday deal. You got there's a box that has 2 shop lights for it was $9. So these were $5 each, and these are really warm. So I'm not sure if I'll use this in the summertime, but in the wintertime it's awesome because it does kick out some nice heat when the plants of course will love it. Because yeah, if I walk over I can feel the heat of them. These are very powerful shop lights. Like I said, I didn't need that powerful of shop lights. Use a thing of zip ties for zipping I just zip tied the lights to it. Yeah, it didn't take very long at all, but it was a very fun thing to build. All right, so that's my quick indoor tour. And like I said, lots more to come. And so if you want to join in the fun, it's hashtag WIG 2024. It stands for Winter Indoor Gardening 2024 because it's the winter still of 2024. Next winter will be the winter of 2025. So yeah, everyone wants to, because we're in 2025 now, but we're still in winter. The winter started in, for me, October of 2024. So yeah, all right. So any comments, questions, leave in the comments section. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have an awesome day. Look at that rack. Beautiful rack.